One of the things that I'm talking about, I'm working with a group of young black men out of Charlotte called Melanin Money, is the fact that we don't have, in our communities, we don't have wealth. You know, when you talk about the fact that African Americans don't have we know a lot of rich people, but we know very, very few wealthy people.
Well, I think this is the first generation of black wealth.
We're still making our money. So, for example, you look at the purchase of the Carolina Panthers, right? For example, you have to be able to put up $800 million in cash, to buy that team. It's a $2.5, $3 billion deal. What African American you know can put up $800 million in cash?
It's coming.
But now, currently.
Oh, probably none.
And still be able to live and still be able to have a business and flourish. I mean, you have to take
maybe Oprah?
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah. Cash?
Her net worth is like $3 billion.
He said cash, liquid though.
That's what I'm saying. So liquid, I would give her at least a little over $1 billion.
That would then be all her cash.
That's true.
So, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. You would have to take Puff and Oprah and this person and LeBron and this person and that person, whereas you have people in this country who can just write that check.
Right.
And so we still have to work to get there and make sure that we're investing and doing all of those things proper and doing all those things right.
It's coming, though. I mean, they got a 400-year head start on it. This is like the first generation of black.
I'm not blaming us.
Yeah.
No, they definitely got a head start, but I'm running that race now as well.
But you know, it's funny. I was talking to my daughter about this just yesterday, and I was talking about legacy and what I want to leave. And I was telling her why.
That's kind of morbid.
Why? You know, no, not as in dying, but yeah, as in dying as well. Like I said, I want to create something where they can have something for themselves. And these are the conversations my dad didn't have with me and my mom didn't have with me, but I'm having with my kids. And they're understanding it more. They're understanding the value of $1. They understand why I do certain things and invest in certain things and pull money out of certain things. So they're getting it early. So we're putting it in their heads a lot earlier than we were.
That's true. And, you know, my father, we're from Denmark, South Carolina. We got 3 stoplights and a blinking light. And y'all remember when they used to mail you credit cards? My father would take those credit cards and cut those up in front of us right now. And so I didn't learn about credit because my father was always under the belief that if you don't have it, you shouldn't spend it. You shouldn't buy with something you don't have.
Right.
So he never had an overdraft. You know, he never had a credit card. He would just cut them up in front of us. So those are things that I had to learn. And